Tonight, old friends, now rivals meet at Kroger Field as #1 Georgia is in Lexington to take on the Kentucky Wildcats. It's against Clemson at Tennessee Tech. This is their first true road game of the year. And the opening kickoff is a touchback. We welcome 89, which is still his career high, and 4 touchdowns. Etienne again runs for a first down. The 4 who have lost the last 14 head-to-head against Georgia. Beck under duress and forced to throw it away. Javon Ribga put the pressure on.
Against a group like this that has this much talent at all 11 spots defensively.
They completed just 6 passes last week against South Carolina. 3 by Vandegrift. He's in the end zone and in trouble. He's a very good runner, and he's tough, and he slides down at the 22-yard line. From last week was they just couldn't pass block for Brock Vandegrift. Play fake on 3rd down and 1. He, with a flag down, is down on the Georgia sideline. Blasted by Nazir Stackhouse.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 10. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
Day out for at least a few more weeks. He'll be their #1 running back when healthy. So they have to do it in bits and pieces on the ground. Vandegrift, far sideline, caught. Dane Key again. First down into Georgia territory.
Play as well, so imperative not to take lost yardage here and at least make this decision for Mark Stoops.
10th play of the drive, which started at their own 1. Georgia brings a blitz. Vandegrift lost the football, and it's recovered by Dylan Ray. Gabe Harris, the blitzer, knocked it out. And Dylan Ray, who started. Trevor Etienne, the running back, on his left hip. Low snap. He scoops it up. It's deflected and falls incomplete. Intended for Etienne. Dion Walker, their preseason All-American defensive lineman, got a hand on it, and it was in time. Very little breeze to speak of. It's high but short. Took a good Georgia bounce, went out of bounds near midfield. This is the Duff. Big favorites tonight, but he anticipated a tough battle. Said it's always difficult when they come to Lexington. Brock Vandegrift on target to Barryon Brown, their leading receiver from a year ago, who didn't. Incomplete pass. He didn't complete a pass after the midpoint of the first quarter last week. 3rd down and 20. Design run for Vandegrift following Sumo Karngbe, perhaps hoping to. Made 31 of his last 34. This would be a career long, and it is good from 55. Rayner was 1 for 5 in his career beyond 50 yards.
They've gotten some pressure on Carson Beck, making them uncomfortable.
Quick hitter on the ground for Trevor Etienne, and he's ahead for a first down.
A pressure look with man behind it from Kentucky in the pre-snap lineup.
Georgia was 55% on 3rd down last year, well below that, as Greg said, and they're not going to convert that 3rd down. Colby Young, the transfer from Miami, did
man coverage for Georgia defensively.
Vandegrift 6 out of 7. He zings one on the quick slant for a first down. Dane Key made Brock the chance to get into the portal as early as possible. 3rd down and 7. Vandegrift throws short, and a good tackle by Julian Humphrey to chop down Demi Sumo Karngbe for a gain. This is 3rd and a long 2.
Against the 3-man front, you might try to run it if you're Mike Bobo, the offensive coordinator.
Etienne's the running back. They rush just those 3. Beck a lot of time. The pass deflected and still caught by Lovett for a first down. At receivers for Carson Beck.
Heavy man tendencies here from defensive coordinator Brad White. They're a zone team, but on 3rd and 7+ is when you start to see a lot of man coverage from the Cats.
They very rarely blitz. They bring pressure at back, and the throw's incomplete. Pops up in the air. Zion Childress down the sideline. Touchdown, Kentucky. And Childress brought it back 55.
They'll definitely take a look at this as it's going to the ground. Does the ball hit the ground before it's popped up into the air and to the awaiting arms of Childress? It does look like initially that ball does hit the ground. As Lovett's going for it. He made such a great catch a moment ago at his shoelaces. This one's off the mark, and to me, of course, has to.
There is no touchdown. It'll be fourth down at the minus 48-yard line.
I think they got that right. Midway through the second quarter, Kentucky has the game going exactly as it would have hoped. Under duress, Vandegrift got hit by Jalen Walker, and the pass thrown incomplete, and now there's a late flag, a couple of them behind the line of scrimmage, and the crowd thinks it's going against Walker.
His body weight.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 93. They're driving the quarterback into the ground. 15-yard penalty.
Ingram Dawkins pleading his case with the coaches. It wasn't me. Play fake. They wanted to get more of this. He got it off just in time, and it is caught on the far sideline. There's a flag down. They're ruling it a catch. The Dogs, with the play right on their sideline, thought it was.
There is no foul for defensive pass interference. Personal foul, hands to the face. Defense, number 55. 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. First down.
Jamal Jarrett had 5 sacks last year to lead their team. Vandegrift found some running room, has the first down, and then slides down to the Georgia 43. It was against lesser competition, against Tennessee Tech, program rebuilding under terrific coach Bobby Wilder. Look out! Vandegrift hit and lost the ball. Raylan Wilson knocked it free, and Damon Wilson has it.
And you'll see right here, Wilson taking off, sees it initially. Caddis loses him. And Vandegrift, we said it earlier, put the ball in the deck a little earlier. You gotta have 2 hands on the football. He has 1 hand on the football right there. When the defender, looks like pressure here being called from Kentucky. You might have a one-on-one down here at the bottom of your screen. Let's see if they work it to Colby Young.
Big target in the red zone. They go to the other side. It's broken up. Trying to jam it into Oscar Delp. He was crowded with a 34-yard field goal. Carson Beck is the holder. And Woodring remains money. Now 26 for 30. It ends up quickly. Feels like an important play here late in the first half. On 3rd and 1, 3 minutes to go. Sumo Karnbe bounced outside, has a first down. 4 out of 7 on 3rd down. Trying to take the clock all the way down and score as late as they can. But first, they need the first down, and it looks like Sumo Karnbe has it.
There's some type of issue with Christian Miller, number 52 for Georgia.
They're allowing the defense to substitute, and the officials are going to confer. The game clock stopped. Sumo Karnbe, they fake it to him. Vandegrift lowers his head and has the first down and is fired up about it. Whoa, he got blasted up high by Dan Jackson at the end of the run, but he is a tough runner.
1%. I like the chances of trying to throw it in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown.
So a 32-yard try by Alex Rayner. Mark Stoops wants to make sure he has the lead at the half, and Kentucky likely will, as that's good from 32. In fact, it had never been 5 of the top 7. Beck takes a knee. Peyton Woodring kicks off. Kentucky will get the ball first to start the second half. Here's Barrion Brown. And the kickoff well covered.
Side when the opportunity presents itself.
Trying to play mistake-free football. Vandegrift lost one fumble in the first half, and it led to the Georgia field goal. He runs out of bounds with a first down.
A lot of different looks and has moved his quarterback outside the pocket multiple times.
Hamden was critical of himself about last week. We met with him yesterday. Vandegrift on target. First down. Jamori Macklin.
Real nice target and an easy completion.
First downs are 14-3. Jamarion Wilcox. The line anchored by the center, Eli Cox. Another tough run. Jamarion Wilcox, first down to the 30-yard line on third down. For the game last week, they were 3 out of 15 against the Gamecocks. Sumo Karnbe breaking tackles, and then he gets belted. Dan Jackson came up to hit him. Jalen Walker. Stoops criticized himself for the decision to go for a fourth down in his own territory last week. They didn't get a 4th and 1 on their own 31. Nate Frazier is in at running back now, the freshman from Los Angeles. Beck got belted as he threw, but he got it to Dominic Lovett, who swung down at the 42-yard line. Beck down the middle and caught by Dylan Bell with tight.
Drop 8 against Carson Beck.
Lovett went in motion. Beck throws to single coverage and a back shoulder throw to Colby Young. Most of these fans on their feet. Beck steps left, dumps it off, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Trevor Etienne. This is virtually a gimme for him. That could not have been more right down the middle.
He's sure-handed. He's working against Everett here at the bottom of the screen.
Vandegrift, no pressure. Zings one, and it's broken up. Even with all that time, he couldn't find anybody open. Nice play by Julian Humphrey to Arian Smith, the motion man. They powered straight ahead. Trevor Etienne, first down into Kentucky territory. And Roe Freeling in a tackle, the sophomore. Number 57 was leading the way there. Etienne run after the catch. Another first down. Taken down by Trayvon Ribka. Nothing but field goals so far tonight. They're at the 29, 2nd and 2 on the first play of the fourth quarter. And Trevor Etienne got driven back by De'Aric Jackson. 3rd down and 1. Etienne finds a seam. Stays in bounds. Touchdown. They're going to mark him out at the 11. Out of bounds at the 11.
Just excellent job on the right side of the offensive line. And good blocking, too, on the outside by Dylan Bell. A whiff right there. He tries the tightrope, but you see that left foot out of bounds.
Robinson to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. From Branson Robinson from 3 yards away.
It looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield. There were a couple Kentucky defenders that had won along the lines of scrimmage, but Branson Robinson.
2nd touchdown of this season. Had one last week against Tennessee Tech. The extra point.
I like him against you, though, personally.
Brock Vandegrift. And under duress, he got it off. Demi Sumo Karnbe. C.J. Allen made the tackle. They were wrapping Vandegrift's left ankle before he came out of the field. He has an open receiver in the slot. Some beautiful moves by Barrion Brown. And forward. We talked to them yesterday. Ferrier with the motion. Sumo Karngbe breaks free from a would-be tackler behind the line of scrimmage. Wildcats. Play clock down to 2 as Vandegrift got the snap. Quick pop through the hands of his receiver. Looked like a catchable ball for Jamori Macklin. Aware of the traffic around him. It's now a 51-yard try to get them within a point. Alex Rayner. Good. He's made 2 from 50+ tonight, including the school record. Fully engaged on their feet. Beck in trouble. He escapes. Beck throws incomplete behind Oscar Delp. Just a desperation throw to get deep shot. Gives them a difficult third down. 3rd down and 6. 9 for 15 on 3rd down. Vandegrift rolling right. Jalen Walker coming after him. There's a flag down. The pass is incomplete. Flag down in the secondary. Demi Sumo Karngbe, the intended receiver.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 24. 10-down penalty, automatic, first down.
Malachi mini collision on the previous play, flag this time.
And you're going to see the receiver working against Malachi Starks. He's in man-to-man. He tries to cross-face right there, but Malachi Starks, his hand kind of grabs up around the...
So I'm going to have to use my eyes to try to move the safety out of position. Georgia blitzes. Walker again in hot pursuit. Vandegrift runs away from him and gets knocked out of bounds near the first down marker. Factor now, 4.5 minutes to go. 3 timeouts for each side. On 2nd and 2, the pistol. And Sumo Karngbe has the first down at mid. Don't think they would go for 4th and 8 with all their timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. Vandegrift dumped as he threw it. Jalen Walker in his face again. The ball is out. There has not been a whistle. And now there is. There's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Prior to the snap, false start, kicking team, number 44. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down. Please reset the game clock to 3:03.
Kentucky's 48. Evans, fair catch just inside the 15. Georgia at its own 16. Trevor Etienne, the running back. They play fake it to him. Down it goes. Dominic Lovett. The big 33-yard completion a moment ago to Dom Lovett. Play fake. Here's Oscar Delp. Shot down. The ball came out. Looked like it came out when he hit the ground, and that's the ruling. It also looked like field goal range with almost no time. Etienne, the running back. Beck communicating with everybody. The play clock down to 7. On the delay, Etienne stacked up with 1 minute to go at the 35. Georgia leading by 1 with 18 seconds to go. Kentucky out of timeouts. They're trying to draw them off. And those Kentucky defenders looking at Beck as if to say, we're not going to go for that this time either.
I wonder if this time they take the delay of game, though, as opposed to the timeout.
It was worth a try.
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Kentucky did. Jamori Macklin back at his own 9. He gets the punt off. No trouble with the snap. High wobbling punt, and were they able to keep it out of the end zone?
Here's Walker lined up right here over the right guard. He's the guy to watch in this situation.
Vandegrift steps into the pocket. Walker's right there. He got it off for a first down to Jordan Dingle, and the clock runs out. And that 1 second could have been huge.
I think they're going to take a look at this, though. It looked like he was down with maybe 1-2 seconds left. Let's see exactly how much time was left. And Dingle goes to the ground.
There it was 3 seconds on the. Vandegrift, they're going to try the laterals, but Malachi Starks is there on the tackle to drop Jordan Dingle. And it's game over. The Georgia Bulldogs have won 42 straight regular season games. Second longest streak of all time. They win their 28th in a row in conference play, moving out of a tie with some Alabama teams in the 70s, and Molly has Kirby.